Welcome back, and today we're talking about First Dimension, aka game design. You can probably remember this from Pokemon, as you can see here, battles, battles, battles. That's the first dimension. Now, as far as game mechanics go, that's pretty fine. We got here a second dimension. This is popularized most by Yu-Gi-Oh, which you know pretty well. You both have one side of the field and you just go at it with each other. Pretty standard stuff. Good stuff indeed. But let's talk about the third dimension. Now, there's a game called Marvel Snap that usually kind of uses this in ideas of territories and which ones you take over, so that's all nice and well and good. But we're here to talk about the fourth dimension for my card game. That's right, get your tortoise ready, get your flux capacitors ready. We are going into the fourth dimension, and you're not even going to know what we're looking at. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this even? This is some kind of weird tesseract kind of structure. Okay, maybe not really, because I don't know what that would even look like, but specifically for my card game, this is what we're going to have. We're going to focus on this thing called field zones. Oops, kind of messed that up there. Here, let's fix that real quick. And field zones basically are your start zone, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, zone 6, which is also known as a boss zone. We got this thing. We're going to have other zones on the bottom. Now, these are not for your characters. These are for, your other special cards. You got a deck zone. You got our HQ zone, which is also kind of like a graveyard if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh before, whatever. You got a card here on start. This is a character. I'm going to try to get this character from start all the way to zone 6 or the boss zone to win. Yeah, so that's what this is. So what I want to focus on in this game is momentum and evolution. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that I want to make you feel like you're going somewhere. You're going through a journey. You're doing something instead of just staying there. And in the boss zone here, you'll see there is actually a boss card. This is to stop, probably speedrunners, because I'm assuming that would probably be something that would happen in my game. But boss card is a card that your opponent can put on your field, and you can put one on your opponent's field. So once you get your character card from start all the way to zone 6, you're going to have to fight the boss. So they will have their own special effects and things like that, and yeah, they're not going to be pretty. And you're never going to know which boss card they're going to put down, so that is part of the issue. But once you get out of the start zone, you're going to end up in this regular field, and this is where all the battles take place with your opponents. You're basically going to be fighting each other once you enter this zone, including the boss zone, by the way. This zone and start here is a neutral zone. You can't be attacked here, but also you can't summon any new people once you're here. So you're gonna have to get them out of there if you want to get more people on the field. So that's how that works. You're gonna have crisis card, utility cards, all that stuff. That's gonna basically move you back and forth in the zone until one of you eventually wins. Now, I talked about characters, right? So there's going to be two types of characters. There might be more in the future, but for now, there's just two. There's an identity card, and there are hero cards. Even though some hero cards aren't going to be heroes, and some of them will be villains, whatever. Go with me here. Identity cards. Some of them will have abilities, and some of them won't. The ones without abilities are usually going to be very weak, but those will be possible to upgrade in the future. Usually ones with abilities will not be, so that's just a little distinction there. This is an example of an identity card, I guess. So here we go, identity card. This is a character called Yugioh, sort of. It's just a character I just felt like drawing. But this guy will be upgradable to a hero card. Heroes usually are going to be. Oh, I misspelled that. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes, please, thank you. Oh my God, jeez, that would have been really weird if I didn't fix that. Thank you so much, Past Stew. I appreciate that. So when you upgrade the card, you're going to get to a hero card. Now, what are hero cards? Hero cards are generally stronger cards. They're cards with better effects, way stronger attacks. So in any given situation, you're going to want to get an identity card to a hero card as soon as possible. The benefits are way too high. Now, it's not going to be an easy thing to do, obviously, but it's something you're going to want to do because, my God, if you don't, it's going to be real rough getting from point A to point B and getting rad, because some of these effects are actually really nice. This one specifically is called the Wicked, by the way, so you're going to turn a Donaciano into the Wicked. Now, you'll need a corresponding card to get to here. There's a few different cards I've built that will get you here or will temporarily get you here, so just keep that in mind when you're strategizing your decks. Another point of contention I will mention is that these hero cards, some of them are stronger, some of them have better effects, some of them are worse. It depends on your play style. Some of them might actually work better that way. But your hero cards might not stay around for all too long because your opponent might actually downgrade you, or you might downgrade yourself. There's specific reasons why you might or might not do that, but suffice it to say, that's something you'll have to learn by playing the game and seeing the cards. So we have 3 different card types, and each card type has subset within them, which is an instant and quick. Instant means you can use them instantly. Quick means you can only use them once you're trying to chain something together. This one is called a crisis card. Crisis cards are usually designed to screw with your opponents. They're not necessarily there to help you out, but trying to cause as much misfortune as possible. I said that weird again, didn't I? Damn it, I've recorded this 7 times. I'm just kidding. These ones are utility cards. Utility cards usually don't affect your opponents too much. They're mainly there to help you out or to do some specific effects. You'll have to play with them. And again, we got the quick utility and a instant utility. Utility cards are usually mostly instant just because, you know, it's better just to use them instantly. So I have no idea what these symbols are I'm putting down here. I have long forgotten. And the last card type is an event card. These are usually blue so far. I might change the colors of all these too, so be wary of this. Event cards are basically ways that change the way the game is played. This can range from a lot of different things, but you'll have to see the game to play it. I mean, you have to get the cards to see what they do. Event cards are really fun. They change the game quite a bit, honestly, and it's kind of fun. So, usually not easy to put down. Alright, moving on. We got ourselves here a little game mat from Yugioh. That's right, Yugi boy. This is just an example. We got an example deck here. I think this is a Jaden's Here deck. I bought this just to play with and see what the differences were my game versus their game. As you know, you got monster cards, spell cards, trap cards, you know, things like that. And you go and you attack each other. But now we got my deck here. This is one of them. This is probably too big of a size deck, I think, and this is kind of a weird card stock. So we'll talk about that in a future video. If you want to see that, like, comment, subscribe, you know, general. And this is just to show you kind of how a deck might go. Start, you move your card forward, you move that one forward, then you move that one forward. Each phase, you get to move your card forward. If a card gets attacked, you have to flip it over, and the flipped attack is their defense. And when the card is short, it goes to HQ, and if another card can make it all the way through, there will be a boss card at the end. You'll see that here. And once we see on this side, we got a crisis card, or specifically like an event card. And you know, you get a hero card and that stuff. So when you hit that card, you activate the boss. The boss will then affect your cards in one way or another. And that's usually how it will go. I'll do a whole specific thing, but just for now, you know, let me know what you guys think down below. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, it helps a lot. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And have a great day. See ya.